My mother made me wear a hot dog costume as a kid and laughed about it.
Diabolical.
It sounds pretty funny, my guy. I hate to break it to you. So there's this new thing, there's this new commercial going around where a little girl dresses as a hot dog. And it came on while my family was watching a scary movie. I am 20,
That's so funny.
female, and home from college for the weekend and brought my boyfriend, and my mother, 57, female, decided it would be hilarious to mention that she had made me a hot dog costume as a kid. Except the way she told the story, it was at my request. By the way, this comes from Throwaway Halloween Red. And OP says, she said that all the girls wanted to be Disney princesses, but I had asked to be a hot dog. So she had gone out of her way to make me that costume. This is not what happened, and I said as much. What actually happened is that I wanted to be Snow White and had told everyone, including the teachers, that I was going to be Snow White. I was obsessed with that movie as a kid to the point where I would actually get invested in doing chores because I was cleaning up just like Snow White.
Period.
My dad and I would watch that movie all the time, and I was very excited to be Snow White for Halloween. Especially because my ballet studio was doing a special princess dance for Halloween, and we had all signed up for special princess slots. And I had shown up early with my dad the week before so I could get to be Snow White.
Okay, listen, but best way to steal the show is if everyone's in a princess costume doing the dance and you are in a hot dog costume. I feel like I've seen something like that online.
Yeah.
Like, you are going to be a viral sensation. You're going to be a star, dude.
You're going to be a star in that hot dog costume. My mother decided that she wanted to be quirky and that Snow White was a bad role model after I got in trouble for trying to cook dinner for my family. Snow White is a bad role model. Wrap it up, kids.
Bad role model. She speaks in too high of a voice.
And she eats poison apples that mysterious ladies get. And that's a bad example. You're going to teach kids to eat apples from strange ladies.
All she does is sleep all day and hang out with, like
she's lazy and she likes dwarves
and animals.
She was taking advantage of those 7 dwarves.
Or a red flag?
Green flag? Yeah, red flag or green flag.
Red flag or green flag? She sleeps all day.
That would be Sleeping Beauty, I believe.
But
she do be napping.
Doesn't Snow White also do that?
Probably.
I don't know.
She gets tired from all those chores.
I was about 8, and I tried to make hot dogs, like how she made food for the dwarves in the movie, and I made a mess. My mom surprised me on the day of with this crappy hot dog suit and told me if I did not wear it, she would never let me watch Snow White again.
Oh my God. What? This is terrible.
Does your mom look like the witch from Snow White? 'Cause she's acting like it.
Literally. She's literally the evil queen. Oh my gosh.
She took 1,000,000 pictures. The other girls teased me for months, and it was one of the most humiliating moments of my childhood. I told the real story and mentioned that I got through the day by pretending that she was the evil queen making me dress in rags, but the rags happened to be a garbage meat costume.
What? It wasn't even a good hot dog costume. It was just
garbage.
Slapped together hot dog costume.
Just looked like meat.
Like you're kind of like a gas station hot dog.
You're just a bad dog. She got really quiet after that. And after we left, my brother says she was crying and looking at the pictures from that Halloween. I did not want to make my mom cry, but it is a memory for me, and it felt like she was trying to humiliate me all over again in front of my boyfriend. Am I the a-hole?
Did she
Nah.
Did she also just take out the hot dog costume out of the closet and he's like, remember this?
Just wiping her tears with it.
Yeah, and there are some comments here. Comment 1, not the a-hole. Wow, what a bad move by your mom and to an 8-year-old. I'm glad you told the truth and stood up for yourself. I hope she learns. Jeez Louise, what a witch. I'm sorry that happened. OP says, I hadn't thought about it in ages until I saw that commercial, honestly. Just awoke your trauma.
That
just
commercial still exists.
Hot dog.
Yeah.
Hot dog.
It was like a sleeper agent.
Yeah.
Mustard, relish.
Oh my gosh.
Ketchup.
Sorry. I don't know what that was. A reply says, letting your parents pretend that everything they did was perfect is a terrible way to approach your adult parent-child relationship. We, the parents, need to hear about this to reconcile our self-image with who we were to you, the children. My own parents are still pretty crappy about admitting to the past. Denial is quite a habit, so I don't really bother anymore. However, I make a point of telling my kid that I probably messed up plenty. I've asked him to tell me about it when those memories come up for him. We've had a couple of hard, painful conversations about times I've hurt him. They're important for him to get out there. It's cathartic to say it out loud. I sincerely believe that it helps heal our inner child when our parents affirm our version of memories and soothe our hurts. I agree!
Totally.
Parents aren't perfect. You should be able to own that. You're not a perfect parent. You
Yeah.
didn't do everything right. Comment to not the a-hole. She clearly had a different perspective and you just set it straight. Just because someone cries doesn't mean they're the victim in this,
True.
especially if the truth is that not only did you not want to wear the hot dog, but she threatened your favorite movie as a result.
Yeah.
Wear this or else? Like, what?
That's crazy.
If this is true, it's pretty weird and messed up. I would never force a costume on my child. That is such a weird butt thing to do. OP says she hated Snow White
Oh my gosh.
and Cinderella and Aurora.
Whoa.
She was kind of okay with Belle, probably because she was French, and really pushed Mulan and Merida on me. But those weren't the ones I was interested in.
Wasn't Merida like really further down the line?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really further
I think we
down the
skipped
line.
a couple princesses there, but
Skipped a couple generations there. She generally hated everything I liked and was really into the whole Cinderella ate my daughter thing.
What
What?
thing is
What is
that?
that?
I've never heard of that thing.
She wanted us to be allies against the other moms of the town we lived in, and I just wanted her to be like the other moms, honestly, because they were nicer.
Jeez. This is wild.
What's up with this mom? Like, what is she? Why does she want to be against all the other moms? She's like, yeah, me and my child against the world. We're gonna start feuds at 8 years old. All of them like princesses. You can't.
It's you and me versus the whole neighborhood, babe.
Yeah.
We have an update. There was not actually that much fallout from the whole situation, and I kind of forgot about it for a few months until I saw that dang hot dog ad again.
I
And
knew
it
it.
all came flooding back, and I was in a fugue state. I froze, and I couldn't move. I
Has
was
O-
just a hot dog.
Has OP not seen a hot dog ever since? Like,
My mom was a little awkward the next few times we saw each other, but that was all back to normal by Christmas. It did not destroy our relationship, and I realized that a lot of my fears were just anxiety and overthinking, clouding my mind. My brother made a few snide remarks, but I did not get or give an apology, and I figured that was that. However, last weekend, my mom picked me up from work and took me to her place, saying she had a surprise, and I should shower and do my hair fancy. Is she gonna do it again? Is she gonna do this to you again?
I'm excited for what it is.
She had all the nicest skincare and hair stuff laid out, which means a lot because she had never been into that stuff. And when I was done, she surprised me with the most gorgeous Snow White dress I have ever seen.
Aww.
But she's not, she's doing a good one.
Yeah.
She's doing the good one now.
I'm not falling for it yet. I'm not.
I
I'm not
totally
yet.
am. I think this is great.
Right? And then everyone else is going to be dressed up as a hot dog, and you're going to feel left out.
And then you get to sit on the throne and laugh at all.
And they
Someone-
say, I hope you enjoy being the queen of hot dogs. Blah, 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 blah. It is genuinely stunning quality, and I could not believe it was actually for me. She was all dressed up as the Wicked Queen, too, with the cowl and everything. I'm starting to sense maybe a little hostility. And she took me to see the new movie together.
Aww.
Okay, never mind. I guess this is good. This is good, I guess.
This is cute.
This is good. This is all right. I like this.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. When I tell you I almost cried,
No.
I am not exaggerating. It was one of the best days I have ever had with her, and I felt like a legit princess. When little girls came up and asked for pictures, I swear I have never enjoyed anything that much. I might actually try to get a job as a party princess if I can swing it,
Yes.
just because of how great this experience was. After the movie, which, by the way, is better than most people are saying, I hated the new love interest, but Rachel really crushed it. She apologized for not taking my feelings into consideration when I was younger and explained that she has always wanted me to feel like I could be anyone I wanted to be, even if they're not a hot dog.
I guess I'll allow it if you don't want to be a hot dog. Fine.
and did not have to conform, but what she did ended up being a form of formed confirmation itself.
A form of formed?
A form of formed.
Whoa.
And if I want to be a princess, she's going to do her best to help me feel like the best princess in the whole dang world.
Aww. That's so cute.
That is real cute, man. She made up for it. It took 12 years, but she made up for it.
Did it.
She let you be a princess when you were 20.
Yeah.
Which, it's better late than never. That's what they say.
And it's probably like a better dress now that she's older, Like it's probably like the adult dress is probably like.
It is. It's got the details on it are magnificent.
Oh, yeah. They got some good ones out there.
They're stupendous. She explained that the hot dog costume was not meant to be a punishment. She honestly thought I would think it was funny. Oh, facepalm so hard. You thought your 8-year-old daughter would think being a hot dog when all of her other friends are actual princesses?
Yeah.
She's like down for that?
When she's begging
Come
you
on.
and crying.
I feel like there is always that one person though. Like especially when like they're younger, there's always that one girl who wants to be like, I don't want to be a princess.
Well, totally.
I want to be something that slays more than that.
But the key word is want. She didn't want that.
Facts.
She didn't.
Did not. She thought I would think it was funny, but that she should never have gone that far without making sure I liked it. And she did not actually ever intend to take Snow White away. I believe this. She seems truly apologetic, and I told her that she is 200% forgiven. So things are good. I'm glad I spoke up when I did, and I think my mom and I are going to be closer now, honestly. She's a good person, and I am really grateful to have a mother like her. Thank you. And that's the end of that story. You had a little hot dog mom, and she thought you wanted to be a hot dog girl.
Hot dog girl.
And 12 years, you set it straight.
Yep. My sister is furious that I want to stand out in my own wedding.
Yeah, you should. It's your wedding.
So I'm 24 female, having a hard time seeing where I went wrong, but me and my husband to be 26 male both struggle with NPD, so I figured an outside opinion might be helpful since neither of us tend to understand when we're wrong right away. And by the way, I'm Angie.
I'm Dakota.
And I'm Keon.
And OP says, I'm getting married in December to the absolute love of my life, and we both want it to be the most spectacular wedding the world has ever seen because we both really love attention. I never used to feel comfortable admitting that, but ever since I've been with him, I've been able to really accept that, and it's made my life so much more fun. We decided that instead of having me in a white dress like all the other white dresses, and him in the same tuxedo as every man in attendance, it would look really spectacular if we both dressed head to toe in gold.
All right, that's a little tacky.
I think that's amazing.
No.
I think there's a way to do it.
No, I think that's tacky.
They're not like painting themselves gold like the people on the streets.
Imagine.
Like breakdancing for money.
Imagine they do, though.
That would be hilarious. They have to perform then.
It's crazy. You guys have NPD. You guys want to be gold statues for your wedding? Oh, that doesn't scream, everybody, look at me.
What we want is for all our guests to wear either black, white, or gray, and for us to be the only ones wearing color. I figured that not only would I look like a princess, but I'd also be dancing with the prince instead of just some guy. And he's so into the idea that he remembers it as being his. That's hilarious.
Another, and look at that NPD showing.
Look at it. Look at them.
It's kind of cute in a way. It's funny.
We're getting a lot of princesses today.
So many princesses. We just love that idea of a sea of monochrome and then us in the middle of it all. The only thing is, my sister, 26 female, has been absolutely furious at us ever since the clothing requirements came out. First, she said that it was proof that I never changed and I was being controlling again. Basically, that asking guests to wear a specific color was insane.
Girl, come on.
I don't think so.
Like, there's no such thing as a dress code for weddings.
Yeah, that's such a
get out of here. That's a stretch.
Yeah, especially nowadays, I feel like I've seen a lot of, like, everyone wears black except for the bride and groom, you know?
I will say, though, that having everyone be monochromatic peasants while you are gold princes and princesses.
They don't have to be peasants. They're not wearing
It comes off a little peasantish, though. That's what their vibe is. They're like, yeah, we're in gold. We rock. Everyone look at us. Everyone else is literally like background decoration.
No, I completely disagree. You can wear nice clothes in black and white.
It's not, I mean, it's sure. I'm not saying you can't do that. But
That's
I'm
what
saying
everyone
maybe, I'm
doing.
just saying just maybe it might come across as a little tacky.
I think you're so wrong. I think there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. Then she started making digs about my hair and how I was just doing this to show off and asked if I planned to have her dye her hair too. I did not. We're both blonde, but mine is a bit more yellow blonde and my husband is dyeing his hair for the wedding. I admitted to that, but also pointed out that it's my wedding and it's normal.
True.
Then she accused me of trying to upstage everyone else's wedding dress, basically implying that I was trying to get everyone to show up in wedding dresses so I could compete with them and make myself look even better by comparison.
Okay, I think we got some confirmation bias from your sister, knowing that you have NPD and growing up with you. Maybe, you're aware of it. You're probably taking steps to, like, you're making this post, so clearly you are, like, not just like, oh, I'm right about everything and I never need anyone's opinions or thoughts on anything. But, like, you're just going a little too far there.
If someone is so offended by this, though, I kind of wonder, does she have this personality disorder?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think
like,
she's probably got a chip on her shoulder from who knows what.
Yeah.
But also, hey, you don't have to wear a wedding dress for it to be white.
Yeah. You also can wear black or gray. This was not ever the plan. When I mentioned what she said to my husband to be, his eyes kind of lit up in this really cute way, and he said that we should encourage people to actually wear their own wedding clothes, but we decided it would probably be actually terrible of us.
Yeah, good move.
Yeah,
good pivot. Nice pivot.
Yeah. We decided to let our families wear copper if they wanted, so they would stand out as a nice accent to gold, and then my sister would also get to stand out. I was totally willing to pay and said as much. That was when she called me a spoiled child and said she wasn't like me and wasn't in this for herself and wanted all the guests to be able to wear normal wedding clothes and that nobody in their right mind would be comfortable wearing white to a wedding. Am I the a-hole? I do not think you're the a-hole.
Hey.
I think your sister definitely has the same disorder that you do.
Maybe.
100%.
I think normally you're right. Most people would be uncomfortable wearing white to a wedding unless they are explicitly told by the people whose wedding it is that they would like folks to wear white, gray, or black.
Yeah.
I would just respond to the sister like, hey, you know what? You can do that for your wedding.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's your wedding. So for her to be like, I'm not in this for me. It's like, well, I am because it's my wedding.
But also
So
it's like,
this is the thing I get to make about me.
Yeah.
Because it's my wedding.
But also the fact that she's like, oh no, this is a terrible idea. You need to change this. This is awful. And then the husband is like, well, I mean, okay, well, let's change this so that you could be more comfortable. She's like, well, it's not about me. Hey, I don't have your disorder. Not at all. I'm totally normal in this situation and have no opinions at all. It's like, girl, what are you trying to do then? We have an update. Let's get into it. My husband and I just recently celebrated our first anniversary. Okay. And I was thinking about all the dress code drama when I remembered this account and thought it would be fun to give y'all a little 1-year update.
Okay.
That is fun. After I made my original post, my husband and I decided to contact my sister and parents and have a sit-down discussion about the situation. He offered to take everyone out to eat, and we had this really long discussion about my sister and my relationship. My sister said she made a promise to herself never to let that happen again, and that if I wanted her in my life, I needed to be a normal person. Hey, what?
Hey.
My husband told her that if she was going to keep humiliating me for something I did as a child, then she wasn't a normal person either. It became a bit chaotic. First of all, we need to hear that story of what happened as children. My mom took my sister's side and said that since I have NPD, I am not capable of real change. And if they ever give in at all, they'll be hurting my sister.
Well, that's not true. It's called a disorder, and if you take steps to lessen its impact on your day-to-day life, then you 100% can have positive changes in your life. Your sister has a massive chip on her shoulder for you.
Yeah,
I'm sure, probably for a good reason. But
if
people make mistakes, and they can change and grow over time.
It ended with my sister calling my father an enabler and threatening to cut him off. Oh my gosh. It wasn't a great dinner overall. What surprised me is my sister's husband. She called me the next day at his recommendation, and we talked for a long time. She told me that she doesn't want to feel like a side character in the My Name show, and that's how it was for our childhoods. I told her that I feel like I'm not allowed to have meaningful relationships with any of our family since she restricts what I say and do and wear around them. I pointed out that she controls my clothes for like every family event, and this is my wedding, and she admitted that that was a good point. Eventually, she agreed to attend the wedding in a really cute black and white checkerboard dress and leave if it became too much. The wedding itself was incredible. It was the second best day of my life so far, and my sister said that she was genuinely happy for me. I felt like a princess in a fairy tale the whole day, and my husband was the handsomest prince in the universe. The whole thing was under the stars, and it was perfect. I could talk about it forever, but character limits. As a wedding gift, my sister told me that she was going to start letting me wear what I liked at family gatherings and talk about my accomplishments and talk about myself when it's just me and her a little. And she has, and it's been great. The only better gift I got that night was my husband himself. This past year has been the best of my life, and I genuinely feel so much better about life and family these days. I'm a girl mom now. Hey!
Hello.
I'm guessing that was the best. The first best was the birth of her child.
The birth of your child.
And I am so glad my daughter gets to know her aunt and cousins, too. I'm even allowed to babysit for my sister sometimes.
Yeah, well, when your daughter was born, did you have to swaddle her in a gold blanket?
Yes. And we do have a comment here. OP, can you tell us more about your NPD? Because everything you did sounds normal, but your sister's actions do not. OP says, okay, so NPD is the official diagnosis of being personality disorder. Basically, when we were kids, I would take all the attention away from my sister, including at her own events, but also just in general, everything would be about me. I'm a musician, and so I would perform a lot and talk about myself and whatever my latest accomplishments or goals were. And it really ruined a lot of her birthdays and other events, even though I didn't realize it at the time. And a reply says, okay, you're handling this super well. And honestly, I would agree. I think you're so self-aware. I think you're like good. I think
so too.
I could understand if the sister had dealt with that her whole life and like any other reminder of it is just like, oh my God, like we worked on this. I thought you stopped, but apparently you didn't. But it's also kind of like, well, OP seemed very aware of that. Like, yeah, this has been a problem. I've been working on this, but like for my wedding, can I have one day where I just like give in and I actually like let my attention seeking take over?
Yeah, I guess
I think that's
fine. It's fine or whatever.
It's fine.
It's just if the vibe is we're the king and queen, then it might, I don't know. Don't be insufferable is all I'm saying.
Yeah. I think I understand where the sister is coming from, but she definitely went way too far. But I'm glad. I mean, everything kind of worked out in the end.